Hey YouTube. So I was doing a valve change on a Gen 1 SV650, and I noticed that basically if you want to mess with the cam chain adjuster, it's a big pain in the proverbial rear. So I looked online a lot, and I actually found some advice on some forums about how to do the front cylinder at least. This probably works in the back cylinder, but I'm not even dealing with the back cylinder because A, it doesn't need to be adjusted, and B, it's a pain in the rear to get to the adjuster anyway. So I've actually skipped a lot of steps. I'm assuming if you're adjusting your valves, you probably know enough to how to get the covers off and all that good stuff. So I'm basically gonna show you what I did. So a couple of disclaimers before this video. One, I'm not a YouTube videographer. I apologize. This is just something that I didn't see a video for and thought people might want to do it. And two, I'm not a mechanic. And so if you do this and it doesn't work, I'm sorry. I apologize, but it worked pretty well for me. So long story short, I'm adjusting the valves on the exhaust here. And the front cylinder, and the cam chain tensioner. It's an automatic cam chain tensioner, and it's a big pain in the rear if you've ever dealt with it before. So I'm going to come over here and show you where it's at. Now, I have a lot of tools there, if you'll notice. And it's like, why do you have so many tools there? If you can kind of see down in there. So you can see I've got an offset screwdriver right there, and then I've got a wrench that's actually not attached to anything. It's just holding the screwdriver in. So what you basically do, if you want to save yourself some time, if you'll notice down there, there's these bolts. That's the cam chain tensioner right down there. There's these bolts and you got to take it off, and if you read the service manual, there's like the special tool you got to use, and it's a big pain in the rear. You got to get gaskets, and why why would you want to do that? So what you can do is, I read this on the forum, so the first step is come down here to the cam chain right here and get a zip tie and zip tie it through one of the holes so that you don't have to recount the sprockets. Or, I mean, I really recommend that you do recount the sprockets and the links between the chain as the service manual recommends, but it at least lets you know that it's going to stay on there. The second thing that you do, if you notice, my cam chain is really loose and I don't have the tensioner off. It's because what you do, and again, it's kind of hard to get in there and see, what you do, and I actually made a video before of me actually doing this, and it's a bit tricky to get it in there, so I didn't want to have a 10-minute video of me struggling with a offset screwdriver. So what you do is you get an offset screwdriver. I got this one off Amazon. You can't really see. You want something pretty small because there's not a lot of clearance in there. I think this one overall is like 2.5 inches long. And what you want to do is tighten. You want to get a flathead screwdriver, and you can't really see it again because I've actually got it in there right now. I'm going to try to lower this phone in there. You can see I've got an offset screwdriver in there. You want something that's a bit that's a little bit long, and you just tighten it down. It's a little bit tricky to get onto it, but if you notice, I haven't taken this off. It's still on there. And then what you really, really want to do is make sure to put something against it, like, again, these channel locks, because there is actually under tension. So if I let it go, it'll spin back out because it's automatic. And then go back to the cam chain, and as you can see, it's loose, and because it's zip tied on there, it's not going to fall off or go anywhere. So what I'm going to do is grab my little handy dandy and pull that out. And there we go, and that's how you do it. So hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it hopefully saves you some time when you're trying to adjust your valves, and have a nice day.